What kind of bad mood does the Earth have to be in to literally throw fire, ash, and lightning at the same time? Volcanic lightning isn't your everyday thunderstorm. It's the kind of sky tantrum that would make even your local weather guy throw in the towel and say, "Nope, not forecasting that." If regular thunderstorms are just the sky being grumpy, volcanic lightning is the sky being downright unhinged. It's like the Earth waking up, choosing violence, and then saying, "You know what? Just lava isn't enough. Let's fry the sky while we're at it." Here's how it works. When a volcano erupts, it doesn't just spew lava like some spicy soup kettle. Nope. It blasts millions of tiny ash particles into the air, and those particles start bumping and grinding into each other like a chaotic mosh pit. Every collision builds up electrical charges, and eventually the sky just can't hold it in anymore. Boom! Lightning bolts rip straight through the volcanic cloud. And these collisions aren't just a few polite nudges. There are billions per second, like an entire nightclub where everyone is spilling drinks, elbowing strangers, and getting into fights at the same time. Except instead of bruises, the result is the sky literally electrocuting itself. And this isn't a little spark like when you shuffle across the carpet in socks. We're talking lightning powerful enough to split the sky wide open, all while the ground is already melting beneath your feet. Double nightmare. Imagine running from lava that looks like boiling soup with anger issues, and suddenly the sky decides to turn into an electrified rave. At that point, you're not surviving. You're auditioning as an extra in Earth's disaster movie. And this has happened plenty. In 2015, when Chile's Calbuco volcano erupted, people watched lightning dance across the ash cloud like some bizarre light show straight out of nature's very own rock concert. No ticket fees, but also no exit signs. The footage looked unreal, like Pink Floyd met Dante's Inferno and decided to collaborate. People living nearby weren't just terrified, they were stunned silent. Because how do you even process the sky setting itself on fire while your backyard fills with ash? And here's the part that twists your brain. Scientists still don't fully understand every detail of volcanic lightning. Sure, we know ash collisions make charges, but there are cases where lightning has erupted before the ash cloud even formed, meaning the Earth basically struck a match before pouring out the gasoline. Terrifying, yes. Impressive? Also yes. Translation: the Earth sometimes cheats. It literally hacks its own eruption to get lightning early. Imagine a storm starting before the rain even shows up. That's not weather, that's a flex. Even crazier, these lightning bolts can stretch for miles across the sky. If you were standing nearby, you'd be hit with the heat, the ash, the booming sound of the eruption, and, because life is unfair, the sky throwing down electricity just to spice things up. At that point, it's not a natural disaster anymore. It's the Earth pulling off a mic drop. Now picture this. A single volcanic eruption can unleash more lightning in one night than your city gets in an entire year. Yeah, your local thunderstorm looks like a broken flashlight compared to this chaos. And in case you're wondering, yes, it's just as dangerous as it sounds. Planes can't fly through it. Ash turns breathable air into cement for your lungs, and the lightning? Well, let's just say you don't want to be the one human standing there when the sky decides to go zap. But here's the part that actually blows scientists' minds. Volcanic lightning can tell us secrets. By studying the patterns of lightning inside ash plumes, researchers can track how violent the eruption is and predict what happens next. Basically, lightning becomes a coded message from the volcano itself. Nature's version of texting, except instead of emojis, it sends flaming thunderbolts. When Krakatoa erupted in 1883, survivors described the sky as a blinding frenzy of fire and flashes. Remember, this was before electric lights even existed in most cities. Imagine standing in the dark, then suddenly the world erupts into a blinding strobe show. To them, it wasn't science. It was the apocalypse. The sound of the eruption was heard 3,000 miles away. Villages thought they were under attack. Ships at sea thought wars had broken out. And then the lightning, purple, red, cracking across the ash cloud like the heavens themselves were splitting. Survival wasn't victory. It was trauma with a souvenir. And if the history doesn't humble you, the physics will. A single bolt from volcanic lightning can get hotter than the surface of the sun. Yes, the actual sun. The Earth apparently wasn't content with lava and ash. so it decided to moonlight as a star. These aren't little flickers either. They're colossal bolts, sometimes stretching 5 miles long. Imagine lightning so big, it could write across your entire commute in glowing cursive. It's the planet's neon billboard reminding you, you are very, very small. And ash doesn't just hang in the sky for dramatic effect. It's pulverized rock and glass. Inside your lungs, it turns to cement. Inside plane engines, it melts, rehardens, and turns multi-million-dollar jets into very expensive paperweights with wings. The colors of volcanic lightning even shift depending on the minerals in the ash. Sometimes white, sometimes eerie blue, sometimes a haunting purple. Nature doesn't just destroy, it destroys with stage lighting, and sometimes it gets weirder. Ball lightning has been reported, glowing orbs hovering in the chaos before vanishing like ghost lanterns. As if the sky thought, you know what? Let's add mini UFOs to the apocalypse vibe. And the soundscape is just as wild. Not just thunder, but eruptions layered with explosions, avalanches, and jet engines all roaring together. Windows rattle, the ground shakes, and ash muffles voices. You don't just see volcanic lightning, you feel it in your bones. Fireworks on the 4th of July? Cute. Volcanic lightning makes them look like 2 toddlers waving sparklers in the backyard. Planes? Forget it. No pilot is flying through that. Best case scenario, the world's priciest brick. Worst case, you vanish into ash. And yet, people still film it. Because of course we do. Nothing says species with questionable survival instincts like pointing your iPhone at an electrified ash storm that can shred your lungs and vaporize you. But for scientists, volcanic lightning isn't just spectacle, it's a warning system. By tracking the radio waves from bolts, they can monitor eruptions in real time, even through darkness and cloud cover. The volcano doesn't just explode, it broadcasts. Like nature screaming, I'm erupting, pay attention. Hey. So, yeah, thunderstorms are dramatic, hurricanes are scary, but volcanic lightning? That's nature at full volume, no apologies. A reminder that the ground beneath your feet and the sky above your head are secretly on the same team, and sometimes they team up just to humble you. Alright, if this doesn't make you want to geek out about nature on a daily basis, I don't know what will. And hey, don't just watch this and run away like ash in the wind. Stick around. Hit subscribe before the volcano does it for you. This is Earthniverse, slowly building a video nature encyclopedia. Stick around, subscribe, and let's explore together.